Hey folks, we're back with with The Witcher 3. This time around we're going to be advancing the main story quest and eventually fight the griffin. We may not have enough time to explore the rest of White Orchard, which I could make the next episode. But we can at least start. So let's get to it.
That's it, Roach.
Oh!
Looks like there is a side quest here.
Hey! Anyone home?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings on. He must have heard me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Now this door cannot be opened through normal means, which is why art comes in handy.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible. ...
And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life in the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my plowing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you, illegible. Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plans have gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting.
Found the pan, have ye?
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
I have indeed.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Cool beans.
A nice white fish for supper. Or a pipe.
8 experience points. It's not all that much, but nice little diversion. Okay. Now, let's wolves. Wolves are serious pain because I suck at them. Like, I know what their attack pattern is, but when they initiate it, it's real difficult to maneuver around. But anyway. Let's talk to the garrison commander, as Gaunter Odim told us last time.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling. To the tower. Go.
I could just not go, but whatever. It is clear that they need my help.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sun yakta.
Alright, let's do this. First stop, Tamira. Let's use fast traveling to get to the required area more quickly. Right, she is here. Mislav is here. What are you doing, Roach?
Hey! My gran told me about the Smith boy.
Let's go!
Missing one day, so folk found a witch that was hunting nearby. Started poking him when he started twisting his so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it worked.
Wait a moment. Would you raise a glass with me?
Ow!
Good woman, is this the road to Vizim?
Here, cooking.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the garden.
Alright, here we are. Now the reason I wanted to make that swallow potion in the last episode was because of this lady. We'll need it for her. Not for her specifically, but you'll see. Let's grab a bunch of herbs rather. Okay, some in the bag too. Perfect.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
To Lena? Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? Lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
I'm gonna talk to her again because if you recall in the last episode, she knows about Claire and Volker, the folks from the Witcher contract we fulfilled last time, the Noon Wraith one.
Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarrelled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Level 2. Yay. She's up and at him. And now she's back down. Okay. Whatever. That's enough herb collection for now.
Go.
Let's talk to Hunter first. A lot of celandine around here. Is it pronounced celandine? I don't know.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. His love just left home.
There he is.
You, Mislov?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
Technically,
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, 'cause they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
technically I'm not supposed to be using my silver blades on them.
Attacked another one.
It's my regular sword. Okay, one down. Two down. Three down. Lovely. And there's another one. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is DeathMarch. They do a lot of damage.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
The pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Remember what Tamira said before about how the Lord, the previous Lord, came to visit Claire and Volker to ask him to come back. But it was claimed that Claire said something offensive about the Lord's son, Florian. It could have been in relation to his sexual orientation, as Mislov is talking about right now. The Witcher does a lot of this. They connect two seemingly unrelated quests together through a similar storyline.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Time for some investigation.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Change the audio a bit. I think the voices can be a bit louder. Let's see. Options. Audio. That's good.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Those beehives are good to burn because you can get honeycombs from there, which you can then sell for a good profit. And I should probably start picking
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
I should probably start picking up enemy weapons and whatnot, so I can sell those too. It's generally how I make money early in the game.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Only a human could do this. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Essentially, then Nilfgaardians came and killed this female griffin, and the male got pissed off and is causing a ruckus now. Down here, though.
Humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Place of power. These are used to enhance your magic signs for a limited time. But they also give you one free character point, which you can use to enhance your Witcher abilities. So, swordsmanship, magic, alchemy, etc. Ability point gained. I'm gonna add a few now. I want to do a fast attack build, but sort of a fast attack / hybrid build, where I use a mix of magic, alchemy, and swordplay. So let's make it simple. Do one fast attack and let's do magic. Let's do Igni. This whole damage dealt by Igni also permanently weakens enemy armor. That's pretty important. So it doesn't matter if they, get lit aflame. I can just hit him with Igni and it'll be much easier to kill him. Put this over here. These are mutagens, sorry. And we can put them in these slots. They're locked right now because I'm not high enough level, but they either increase your vitality or how strong your attacks can get or how strong your magic is. Essentially depending on the color. So this is green. This is going to increase my health. Right now I got a mishmash of stuff, but eventually if the colors match, it sort of increases how much of a bonus you get. So let's say I had two like alchemy skills here instead of a fast attack and magic thing. If I had two green skills here, then instead of 50 it might be like 150. So I get a bonus for matching colors here and here. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's continue. All we need now is buckthorn, and then once we grab that, we can head back and kill the griffin. I'm starting to think that maybe I should do all the extra stuff first. Like exploring White Orchard completely before I fight this griffin, so I can get more experience and perhaps even level up once. So I know if it's going to be a hard fight, but let's try our luck. Let's grab a couple because I know there might be several potions that rely on buckthorn, so good to have a decent stock of these herbs. I don't know if this is considered an herb. Is it? Whatever. And one more. Alright, let's get out of here.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
I noticed in the last video, like certain sounds I was making on S sounds or CH sounds, they were like really sharp. So I'm trying to move the microphone a bit farther away from my mouth, speak quieter, so it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen again. If it does, I apologize. I'll try and figure out a solution for that.
Hey, yeah.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mirror's
Wait a minute. Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now.
Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river? By the wood. Or in clinics? Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, yes. This boy. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
That's what Vesemir was talking about with that random guy before. He was just checking to make sure no one will come to that field anytime soon, because the harvest is off for some time. But first, before I go there, I'm going to go to that blacksmith and sharpen up my weapon. That'll give me an edge, allow me to do more damage. And while I'm at it, I think I can make one more potion. Oh, two more. Oh, those are oils. I can't make... Oh, that sucks. Unless I already have it? Yeah, I do. Cool. Cool. This potion is called Thunderbolt. It essentially increases your attack power for a certain amount of time. Only 30 seconds, but 30 seconds is something. Blinds opponents within its explosion radius. Destroys monster nests. It might be useful. I doubt it though. Against the griffin. Alright. I think we're down here. Actually, let me just make these oils while I'm at it. Okay. Let's do this.
Me gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting him. Started poking him. We draw it or no?
Got a lump of bread today.
stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose 'em. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Indeed we do. Let's do this.
Watch out!
Let's open up the bestiary real quick so I know what its weaknesses are. Okay, Ard, Hybrid Oil, which I don't have, Grape Shout, which I don't have, so Ard is the only thing I have. How about that? I do like no damage, but
It's about to dive!
I don't think so.
Who's next?
Okay. That's fresh.
Damn! It's fast!
Damn it.
Come on! Come on! At them! Don't let it get away! Move it!
Let's go from this side. Because I know it's gonna land around here.
I'm too old for this shit.
Oh damn it! That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Damn it. Okay. Damn. Thank you, Vesemir. That might have killed me. Just trying to heal up a bit more.
Show me what you got.
Come on!
It was a waste of stamina. Damn. It's real hard to dodge once it gets in front of your face. Wait for it. Damn. Wow. I had him. Like this was... Oh god. That sucks. Alright. Let's try and do it better this time. Now let's start us off at this checkpoint. Kind of them.
What now?
That's what I thought. You can't escape. It's about time you showed up. Jeez. Finally.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
We are cutting its head off. Those are usually the trophies we take from the monsters on which there's a contract, as proof that we finished the job. And I really wish that fight went better. Did a pretty crappy job on that, but this is DeathMarch. Alright, actually, let's just use this. The thing about that griffin is, like, even if you dodge,
Is it true?
if it's too
bathe but once every 3 moons.
racist much, yeah, if you're too close in front of the griffin's like face, no matter what dodge you do, its attacks will still hit you. It just sucks. Unless this ability is leveled up. Damage from hits received while dodging is reduced by 20%. Once you level this up to 5 out of 5, 100% of the damage is reduced while dodging. So I don't have that. I didn't have that, and it's unlikely that I would have that unless I was in New Game Plus. But I
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
if you saw that time limit, certain dialogue options,
Please, no more.
they put a restriction on there I don't know why they do that, but it's part of the game. To me, that seems more natural, really, to quickly respond as opposed to the other party waiting on Geralt to say something for an infinite amount of time. But anyway,
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
I think I'll end the episode here. Short episode, but I apologize for the crappy fight with the griffin. I was hoping to kill it on the first try. I mean, it's not that bad on normal difficulty, but March is a different story. Anyway,
We have much
thank you
work
guys.
to do here. Quite a lot.
Jeez. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next.